we have made it all the way back around to Wednesday. And believe it or not, I lost 2 pounds over the week, which is pretty awesome, considering my diet wasn't really what I thought it would be. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But I did the best with what I had. And sometimes life is just that busy, and you have to make choices the best you can. Okay, so it's 2:35, and I have not eaten breakfast or lunch yet. I've had some coffee. But other than that, I've been busy getting things ready for the next few days of this week and into the weekend. I have to get my daughter 3 hours away sometime Friday. My youngest daughter has a t-ball game Friday, and then my son is playing baseball 2.5 hours away over the weekend. And so I have a lot to do, and I think just being kind of stressed out by that. I haven't been hungry and just been busy filling out paperwork and stuff. But I need to eat something because I'm about to take my kids to go get physicals for sports and for camps. And yeah, if I don't eat now, I don't know when I will. But anyway, I've been doing Dr. Fuhrman's challenge. Started in January, I believe. It was the Detox challenge, and then they go on to do a 6-month weight loss challenge. Been doing that, and I've been doing pretty good. I've lost 23 pounds so far. And the last month and a half, though, the weight loss has really slowed down because I've been busy. It's been summer. The kids are home. Lots of baseball. To keep myself going and get myself back on track, I went ahead and ordered the MamaSezz box of food. It's the Dr. Fuhrman, I don't know, they put different, what do you call them, bundles? Yeah, they put different bundles together, and I ordered the Dr. Fuhrman bundles, so it's just, I have half of my stuff ready to go, and I just need to like have steamed broccoli, or today is going to be a sweet potato with the sour cream that they sent and some green onion on it, if I have the green onion. If not, I just won't have the green onion. But anyway, I've talked a lot, so I'm going to have a bowl of frozen cherries, blueberries, and mangoes, and eat that sweet potato. It says to cook it, and then like microwave it. I did mine in the Instant Pot a while back, but it says to do that, and then cut it open and put it down on a nonstick skillet to brown it a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I need to get it eaten. It's not day one's food, but my sweet potatoes need to eat before they go bad, so I'm doing that meal for today. Beautiful, right? Paper, you want him? It is now 6 o'clock, and we finished the kids' physicals. It's kind of stressful. I think when you have been sick pretty much for as long as you can remember, when you're raising kids, it's kind of difficult because it's hard to tell what's normal growing pains compared to what's not normal. But we've been suspecting for a while that we need to get my oldest evaluated. She's having symptoms similar to what I did at her age, and I tried to get an appointment with her pediatrician, but she won't be there for like another month, so deciding what to do there. But anyway, before I went to their appointment, I was able to eat that sweet potato, which actually was really, really, really good. That sour cream and that green onion on it. And that held me over, and I'm going to eat the bowl of fruit. This is a 2-cup container for reference. I wish I had very beautiful nails, but that's what I got. And then, full disclosure, I dropped my daughter off at my mom's. She had a package of these that she wanted to give me because she didn't really like them. And so I gave my daughter about half the bag, and I'm gonna eat some of these. So, anyway, I haven't ate hardly anything today. I've been too busy and not feeling very hungry because I'm kind of stressed out about everything happening right now. but if I eat anything else or drink anything else, I will document it. Okay, I finished eating and I'm headed to work. I have to clean 2 businesses, and I was gonna bring plain water, but this is what I found first, so I'm gonna drink this. It's just infused with a hint of fruit flavor. Water infused with watermelon essence, it says. They use purified water, natural flavors, which I'm fine with that right now. That's what we're gonna do. But I always try to bring something with me when I go to work because I clean businesses. And you know how they have candy bowls on their desks? Yeah, if you are hungry or, bored, then it's easy to grab one of those. And so my trick has been to bring, a lot of times I've been taking a smoothie, but I don't really want one right now. So I bring a drink of some kind with me. And I've been experimenting, tasting different ones from Misfits Market. I'll just order random drinks to try and I'll take them with me, and that kind of holds me over. So that's a little trick, because I've also used to drink a lot of Pepsi and Coke and getting off of that. I say off of that because I would drink it when I was incredibly anxious or had a lot going on and really busy, and I would drink that instead of eating food. So you could say I was addicted to it, and it's what I would use to kind of like how people use cigarettes, like, oh my gosh, I need to smoke. I was like, oh my gosh, I need a pop. So I'm trying not to drink that anymore. Occasionally I will, and I give myself rules and boundaries around it, and then I just respect those rules. So it's better for me than just saying I can't have it at all. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm gonna go to work now, and then I gotta pick up all my kids, and yeah. I just pulled up behind the building. I'm fixing to go clean. This is how much rain we've been getting. These are all mushrooms. It's so gross. That's crazy. Ugh. There's been so many mushrooms. Well, I got one place cleaned, and I had to leave the second one to come pick my kiddo up from practice. He's putting in the work and practicing on the All-Stars team for his games this weekend. I think he's ready to just kind of chillax a little bit and not have to practice, but he made the team, so he's putting in the work. But he's having fun out there, I can tell. I'd show you, but there's other people and I don't want to record them without permission. So anyway, if I can do this, anybody can. It is really hard when you're super busy, but you just have to figure out ways to make it work. Hopefully I can give ideas or inspire you, because I just want anybody that's struggling to be able to reach goals that they want to reach and to feel healthy, because it's not easy being sick. And I was going to mention that while I'm sitting here waiting, I'm listening to Dr. Britt Goldner's live Q&A just to help me stay motivated and on track, just filling my mind with the things that I know will keep me going in the right direction. Okay, I'm home. I'm done cleaning. I've got my kids, except for my oldest. She's still at church. But anyway, I am so hungry now. So I am going to eat this soup. It is my go-to off Dr. Fuhrman's website. I don't even remember what it's called right now. Something roasted garlic. But when I don't know what else to eat, I just make up a big batch of this and eat it, and I love it. So I will link the recipe to it in the description. But this is a 4-cup container, and it's not quite full, but almost. I think I will probably eat all of it because I'm really hungry now. Got my soup warmed up. It smells so good. It's like roasted garlic and dill. It's so good. And I never make it the same every time, but I follow the basic instructions. Follow the basic recipe. But what really makes it is the garlic and dill sauce that you put in it at the end. It's super, super good. But I'm tired, and my kids are outside playing right now. My kids are just outside playing catch, and Ellie's hitting the ball off of the tee, just having a good time. So I'll let them just do that for a little bit. We're still waiting to hear when my husband will get home. It's already 9 o'clock and he doesn't know yet. So yeah, I've just been tired today. So I'm gonna kind of take it easy and let them wear themselves out for a while. It's the next day and I just got done cleaning a house. It takes me 3 hours to do. I don't typically eat anything before I go because I'm not hungry, and I like to think of it as like a fasted workout because I kind of work my butt off when I'm cleaning the house, because I just go full speed ahead pretty much. But I usually just take water. I try to get up early enough to drink a cup of coffee before I leave, but the past 2 times I've had to take my coffee with me, and I don't end up really drinking much of it because there was a really funny Facebook post, and it said that something like there's not science to prove it, but it matters what coffee cup you drink out of. And it's so true, because I put it in like a travel mug and it's so pretty, but I just don't really like to drink it out of it. And then I put it in a regular coffee mug, and then I like to sit out on my front porch and drink it. So I will probably go do that and then decide what I'm gonna eat. It's either gonna be the smoothie from the Dr. Fuhrman MamaSezz box, or I will pick one of the meals to eat. I don't know, I haven't been that hungry, and my stomach was really hurting this morning, just kind of burning. I've been eliminating wheat from my diet, but I've still had weak moments. Like when I took my kids to the movies a few days ago, I took them to Subway, and Subway's just so good, their veggie sandwiches, and I ate one, and of course I regret it. So now my stomach's trying to heal from that again, but I'm getting so much better. I'll show you what I eat later. Hi, Felix. Felix. Hey, can you get it out of there? No. Yes, Felix. You're being cute. Don't mess up my flowers. You need to get out of there. I love you. We have a mix of flowers and weeds growing. Can't wait to see what those are.
Felix, come up.
See that sunflower right there, bud?
The big one?
Mm-hmm. Can't wait for them to get big. It is now 1 o'clock. I thought I'd show you what I'm taking my daughter for her lunch to give an idea kind of what fast food looks like for us. I've got a 2-cup container of grapes, and then these were on clearance, and so I got them as a treat for them. And then a chicken sandwich. It's one of those vegan chicken patties. Can't remember, Morningstar brand maybe, on Sara Lee bread, and it's not, trust me, I want to feed them way better, but this bread was on sale for like $2 and something at Walmart, and where I live it costs like $5, and we can't get a whole bunch of different kinds of breads because they have to be kosher. So I'm just showing you how we are surviving right now with life. I feel like this was a bad time to start documenting this because I don't feel like I'm being a very good example. But I guess, who knows, maybe someone that is just as busy can benefit from this. But anyway, it is 3:26 now. I'm waiting to pick my kiddo up from her summer camp, and I still haven't ate yet. I have had my coffee and that's it. I've worked, I've gotten ready for the day, and I've had to go to my husband's doctor's appointment for his back, and then we got out just in time for me to come get my girl, and when I get back I gotta take my son to practice, and hopefully after that I will be eating because I'm really hungry, and I've decided I'm just going to eat more of that soup because it's ready to go and it's fast, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, the lighting is terrible, but I'm gonna finally sit down and eat a little bit of food before taking Pierce to baseball, and I decided to eat my soup from Dr. Fuhrman's website. It's in a big mug. It's about 4 cups of it, and I'm going to eat all of it because it's not very high in calories. And I haven't really eaten today. Actually, I haven't eaten today. So, it's really dark in my house because it's about to storm outside, but I just wanted to come on and say that I am full, and there's probably about half a cup of my soup left that I'm going to save for later. It is now 9 o'clock at night, and I got supper ready. I made an enchilada bake that I've made on the channel before, but I would like to make a separate video because my kids love it. This time I made it with corn tortillas, so we'll see how that is. Ellie is gobbling hers up. Everybody else is either packing for this weekend or doing some yard work, but I'm about to eat my food. The lighting is terrible, so it's not very pretty, but it is a layer of spinach and other greens, the enchilada bake, and then avocado and some garden vegetable seasoning on top of that. Starting my day with coffee this morning. It's kind of a form of self-care for me that I really like to do. I sit outside with my cats, usually come say hi and listen to the birds chirp. It is 10:45, and so far I've had my coffee, and today I'm feeling really hungry, so when I get home I think I'm going to make that smoothie that came in the Fuhrman box. Sounds pretty good. I'm currently sitting and waiting to pick my son up from his All-Stars practice. They're practicing this morning because their games are tomorrow, and I'm excited, and I have to go home and pack a lot of food. It's now 1 o'clock. I finally made my smoothie, and I'll put on the screen what it is. Some of it came from the Dr. Fuhrman box, but anyway, I got that made, and then I made the kids a mocha smoothie, which was really, really good. So they're drinking that right now, doing some yard work. I just came outside to check on them. And yeah, so I'm going to drink this while I start packing and getting food ready for our trip. And I'm just now eating because I picked my daughter up from babysitting and then had to take her to the store. And then when I got back, the boys had found tadpoles, and so we had to check those out. So anyway, time to pack. It is now 4 o'clock on Friday, and I've been packing and getting food ready. And I'm really hungry again. I haven't finished my smoothie yet, but I've just been sipping on it. I just really wanted to eat some food. I had pasta, gluten-free pasta with like a spaghetti sauce that I had made. Those birds are chirping so loud. It's beautiful though. So I have like spaghetti pasta type dish, and then I had a 1/4 cup or 1/2 cup, I don't really know, left of that soup that I was eating yesterday, and so I just poured it over with it. And then I sprinkled some garden vegetable seasoning on it. Oh my gosh, butter on my food. Sprinkled that on it. It's like magic dust. It's so good. But that's my food. I'm going to eat it outside to kind of regroup and see what else I need to do to get ready for our trip.
Big dreams lead to big things, and big swings lead to big rings. Championships or the big screen. Anyone who did anything took a big swing. And big dreams lead to big things.
It's now 7 o'clock on Friday, and we just got back from her t-ball game. Are you being a goober? Okay, she just got done playing t-ball, and we're gonna pack the van. We have our clothes in there. We need to get food ready, huh? I mean, it's basically ready. We just need to get it packed in there. And then we're
going swimming
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yes. And we're just waiting on your daddy to get off work, huh? So as soon as he gets off of work and gets his stuff packed up, we can head out of town, which it's a 2-hour drive. So I hope it's not going to be too much later.
2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
You never told me that.
Mm-hmm.
I have to pack a lot of stuff.
Oh, no. I'm taking sweet potatoes with us with that sour cream and the green onions and stuff. So I'm working on getting stuff packed up, and I'll show you what I'm eating right now. So 2 strawberries that didn't fit in the container that I'm taking with the sweet potato and the vegan sour cream. This is what came in the MamaSezz box. And I would eat a bunch of greens with this, but I don't have any easy to grab, and I had a bunch in my smoothie earlier, so I'm gonna call this good. It's 11:30 at night, and we just made it to the town that my son's going to play in. And on the way here, because it's late and I'm tired, I tried one of these Aspire drinks. They have caffeine in them, but It's 80, I think it's 80 milligrams, which is a little more than a cup of coffee, I think. And then I got hungry about 30 minutes ago or so, and so I ate a Z-bar, and then I ate another Z-bar just now because I'm hungry. But anyway, my husband and daughter went to go get my son because he came up here with a friend, and then we are going to our hotel and going to hopefully get some sleep because we have to get up and be at the fields by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Keep going. Looks like you have it handled.
I got a new Apple Watch. Bella, I got a new Apple Watch. I got a new Apple Watch.
Yeah, let's go.
It's 4 o'clock on Saturday. My son's games got canceled, and so we just stayed at the hotel and the kids swam for a while, and we decided we're going to take my daughter to my brother's today, and it's 3 hours to get there and then it'll be 3 hours to get home. And so I am going to drink a Ghost. And I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I ate breakfast way earlier today, and I'm not usually hungry till later, so that's why I didn't really eat lunch at the hotel, because I wasn't hungry yet. So this'll do.
So if you want something big, you gotta swing fast, swing hard and commit. You might miss 10 times, but when you hit, just make sure that you get all of it, okay? People at the top took risks. Investing and testing is all that they did. It's not complicated, it just takes grit. So never give up, take a swing at it.
Sunday night, we just made it back. I'm really hungry, but I need to go to work, so I'm going to eat some of these. I think the oil in these might affect my gallbladder, so I gotta be careful how many I eat, but they're pretty good. And then I'm going to eat this hummus. It is 8:20. So I ate less than 10 crackers because actually it's probably the milk in these that hurt my gallbladder. I tried to eat as few crackers as possible, so I put as much dip on it as I could. But, you know, sometimes when you see things on clearance, you make do. Here we go with full transparency again, being honest. So, I cooked these up for my kids. This is another bag of them, and I was gonna cook them, get out the door, so I was not tempted. Guess what? I was tempted, I ate one. But I'm going to work now. They have wheat in them, that is why it is no good for me. So, I'm leaving my house now so I do not eat any more of these. I'm about to start working. We just got back from being out of town. And just to kind of give you an idea. From my house to where we went for my son's baseball games is 2 hours, about. We got there, and the next morning found out that the games were rained out and another team dropped out, so they didn't have games Saturday or Sunday. And so Saturday we ended up spending the day, most of the day, at the hotel, and my kids and husband went swimming. I decided not to swim, so I just watched them swim for a while. I visited with my mom because she came up, and with a friend, and while his son swam with my kids. Then I went back to the hotel room and got everybody's lunch ready. We packed up our stuff. We couldn't get a refund on our room for that night, so we just took advantage of the swimming pool and the room for lunch and everything. And we had lunch, packed everything up, and got it loaded while everybody got showered after swimming, and headed out towards my brother's house, which was 3 hours from where we were. And turned out that we were just barely, like, I don't even know if it was 10 minutes before, like, ahead of a severe storm. Like, we went through a town, and not even 10 minutes later, a tornado touched down there. Like, that's how crazy it worked out, and how blessed we are that we left when we did, and not any later. Like, I just can't even believe how it worked out. But, we got to my brother's, I don't know what time it was. Feels like it was like 9, but I could be completely off. And I don't think it was that late. I don't know. But anyway, we got there and got to see his new house, and I'm so happy for them. They just moved away, and we hung out for a while, and the plan was to stop by there, say bye to my brother, because he's leaving for work for quite a while, and we wanted to see his wife and kids, and just hang out for a little bit. Then the plan was to head to my other brother's, which is about 30 miles from there, but we started heading out, and we're looking ahead, and it looks awful. Like, we've been watching the radar and everything, and our radar, my radar on my phone compared to my husband's and my brother's, were all kind of showing different things, but the town we were going through didn't look like it had anything coming. Completely wrong, because the storm was heading right for that town. So I saw the sky, and I called my brother, and I was like, hey, we're about to head your way, but I think we need to turn back. And he's like, no, turn around right now. And I was like, okay. And so we turned around, went back to my brother's, and hung out. We just listened to a guy that covers the area, and there was so many towns around us that lost power, and we kept hearing about high winds and possible tornadoes touching down. It was just not a good thing. But thankfully, the house that we were at is my younger brother. His house was fine. It got really windy, and then it get really calm, and so we were nervous, but we just got everybody fed, and we were prepared to run to their storm shelter if we needed to. And my older brother, their house, everything was fine, but they were one of the areas that was affected by the power outages. And so we decided to just stay at my younger brother's house for the night. They made us at home, got us comfortable and everything, and then got up the next day and had coffee with my brother, and just got ready for the day and hung out for a while and had so much fun playing with the kids. And my husband was just being a big kid himself and playing with my niece. Just, oh, it was so cute. And then from there I headed to my older brother's house, and when we got there, my nephews were home, so we hung out with them for a little bit, and I was gonna get everyone lunch, and so I fixed everybody's lunch, and I made a decision that I should not have made, and that was I made everybody sandwiches, and those suckers are so good. Like, a lunch meat sandwich, it's all with plant-based products, but like lunch meat sandwiches are like the bomb. Okay, like, so good. So I knew it was a weakness, and I thought I was prepared, but nope, I had gluten-free bread and everything. Like, seriously. Okay, that's an area, that's a decision I need to work on, is the strength there. That's what I need to work on. I made decisions this weekend, like the energy drinks are something that I made the conscious decision that I don't want to drink those on a regular basis, but every now and then, okay. So I made the choice. I was fine with drinking that this weekend. The sandwich was not a choice that I'm happy about making, so that's an area to work on. I've come a long way, I will say that. So we hung out there for a while. We ended up staying long enough for my brother to get off work, and so I got to see him and wish him happy Father's Day. And yeah, then we headed home. 3 hours from there, it was another 3 hours to get home. And so we did that and got home, did really good, and I have footage of what I ate when I got home. Made another bad choice, and only because it's wheat. Wheat is the only thing that I am upset at myself for making that decision for.
Championships or the big swing. Anyone who did anything took a big swing.
It's 12:30 on Monday. I actually can't even believe it's Monday already. I'm about to eat my first meal. I had a cup of coffee for breakfast, and then kind of had a surprise meeting. I'm quitting a job, and so I had like an exit meeting, which we thought was going to be on Thursday, but surprise, it was today, so thankfully I didn't miss it. I'm about to eat my first meal. It is going to be the, I don't know if it's just called beet smoothie, but I'll put it on the screen. I'm going to drink that. I just added some of that to my blender cup with some water and frozen banana. And then I'm also going to have, let me switch the camera around, another sweet potato with the sour cream and green onion. And I feel like that's a lot of sour cream, but when you look at the package for it, it says that a serving is like half a cup, I think. So there's like 4 servings in the thing, which seems kind of surprising to me. It's kind of cool. So like when you eat like this, you can eat pretty big portions. And my portions are pretty small because I don't typically eat a whole lot at once, but that's just me. You may be completely different and have to eat more than I do, and that's okay. And something interesting that is pretty cool is that I got on the scale this morning. I was curious to see what it'd say after our trip, traveling and everything, is that I am actually down half a pound, which is amazing. So it just proves to me that as long as you understand calorie density, you saw my diet was not perfect by any means. The most calorie dense thing that I think I ate was probably that hummus and chips that I can think of. But imagine if we would have ate at a fast food place, just about anything you get off the menu is probably 400 calories. So it doesn't take long to exceed your maximum calories for the day and not lose weight if you're eating that way. Here's a good example of why these snacks from Amazon come in handy, because I just picked you up, right? From summer camp. Just picked Elijah up from the park, and we are going to head out to the farm to pick Pierce up because he has practice and Ellie has a game. So I'm taking out some applesauces for them. I'm going to take our box of bars out so everyone can pick one, and I know which one Jonathan's going to get. And then I'm going to take these 2 so they can pick something that they want. It's Friday 3. It's not Friday. It's Monday, right guys?
Yeah.
3:43, and I haven't ate anything else. Oh, I did drink, or I'm working on drinking one of these because I've been packing up all of some supplies from a previous job that's going to take me a while to get packed up. Anyway, so I drink one of those. And I'm going to eat one of these on the way to the farm to go pick Pierce up. What are you eating? Cookie, chocolate chip cookie dough, right? And Elijah's eating one of these that I'm eating
and
too.
this is so good.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's my favorite out of all.
Awesome. Because that's chocolate, huh? Okay, let's go get Pierce.
And then cookie dough. So good.
I'd show you what that Enjoy Life bar looks like. So it's pretty good size.
Don't know what's ahead of me. I work so hard for everything. Don't wanna lose my time or my mind on the grind, but I want a better life for me. I do the things I hate to do.
It's no joke. That sign says rough road. It's no joke. There they are.
Is that it? Is that it?
There's our hard workers. Look at all those tires. That's Bear? Yeah.
Who's Bear?
You guys bye. Beep. Now 5:45 on Monday, and got back from the farm getting Pierce. They went to the park for a little bit. I gotta go pick him up, take him to practice, and then Ellie has a game at 6:30. So nothing special. I'm just eating another sweet potato, this time with avocado and that seasoning that I showed you on there. These kids keep me running. I'm literally going to eat this in between driving them everywhere.
Why?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
It's now 8:42 on Monday. Ellie's game is done. She had fun playing. She hit the ball pretty good. And Pierce's practice is over. We're back home. Boys, apparently 2 hours of practice is not enough baseball, so the boys are playing catch. And I'm going to sit outside and eat really quick because I am so hungry. And then I'm going to go inside and make that mac and cheese. I'm going to go inside and make that mac and cheese for the kids and maybe put some vegan meatballs in it. Sounds good. And I'll show you what I'm eating right now. I'm going to go ahead and do this again. The hummus with those crackers. I've just been thinking about it and I really want to eat it. Sounds so good. And then I'm going to finish the rest of the enchilada bake that we have with some salad and a little bit of that vegan sour cream. So that's that. I don't know if I'll eat all of it or not. We'll see. I'm just going to eat till I'm full. Well, I ate the hummus and the chips, and this is what's left of my enchilada bake. There's still quite a bit there. It is Tuesday, almost noon, and you know the drill. I got up and I had my coffee, and I'm embarrassed. Is Elijah sitting here with me? Hi.
Hi.
Anyway, I've had my coffee. Actually, I have half a cup left. But I warmed up Ellie's food before she went to her summer camp. And it was the vegan mac and cheese and those Impossible meatballs. And I ate one meatball and a few bites of the mac and cheese because I didn't have any last night. And I just wanted to eat some of it. So, had a bite and a meatball. It was really good. I have no idea what's for lunch yet, but I think my boys are going to go swimming after my son does his appointment online. And then I probably should feed them before they go. But I'll get that figured out. He thinks I'm recording him. Hi. It's 2 o'clock on Tuesday, and I still haven't eaten other than what I told you earlier. But I was looking for my paper that came in the MamaSezz order to know to like use the meal inspirations, and I can't figure out where I put it, so I'm going to look for it. But I'm pretty dang hungry right now, and I don't really want to eat the sweet potato again right now. So while I am looking for it, I'm going to eat one of these that came in the order. It says Chocolate Dream Rich Sweet Cocoa Whole Food Plant-Based Happy Cookies. That's what they look like. So I'm going to try that and eat one and then find my paper. And if I can't find the paper, I'll just make something up. Okay, I just tried the cookie and it's pretty good. It's not very sweet. My mouth's watering. But it's pretty good. And my cat, 99% sure she's pregnant. And anytime I'm eating food, she like almost attacks me for it. The other day when I was eating that enchilada stuff, she kept trying to get my lettuce. Like, she's so funny. She eats lettuce and potatoes and she's funny. But she's our skinniest cat. But she eats anything. See? Hello. See? Say hi. So this might look familiar. It's actually the rest of my supper from last night. I ended up getting full and only ate maybe half of the enchilada stuff. But I also just really wanted to put the seasoning on it and I couldn't find it. So I just didn't really want to eat it last night. I just remember to have it, so that's what I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to go pick Ellie up from her summer program and then take her to tumbling. Hey, are you ready for tumbling?
Yeah.
Okay, buckle up. Let's go. It's almost 6:30 and I cannot stop yawning. It is the really busy time at the farm right now, and so my husband gets in really late, and that just causes everybody to have late nights. So I'm super tired, and you know, he has to go to work early, so we're going to bed late, getting up really early, getting his lunch packed and everything takes time, so gotta get out of bed and get that done. But I think I'm gonna just take 30 minutes, and I'm drinking this. It's got caffeine in it, but it's only like the same amount as like a cup of coffee. Other than this weekend, I've been trying really hard to cut caffeine out except for my morning cup of coffee. And then, yeah, you saw this weekend. And then today I just went ahead and opened this because I bought it on Sunday for the ride home and didn't drink it. I'm going to just sip on that this evening. about an hour. I've got to go pick my son up from baseball practice. I'm set a 30-minute timer. Close my eyes. Try not to be distracted by everything else I need to do. And then I'm going to get up and do some more laundry and dishes before I go get my son. And everyone kind of ate at a weird time. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do for supper. Yeah, I'm tired. So I'll let myself 30 minutes. Guys, my timer just went off. And I actually did fall asleep. I can't believe it. But I usually try not to. When I fall asleep, I just try to rest. Usually I wake up not feeling the best, but I think I'll be fine. Need to get myself up, get more chores done, and go get my kiddo from practice.
I strive to be a part of you. I wanna help the world get
It's 9:30 on Tuesday, and I'm tired, can you tell? But anyway, I've waited a little bit too long to eat, and so I'm going to eat one of these again. I'm telling you, when you have really good stuff in your fridge, that's what calls your name first. Not that this is necessarily bad. It's just I need to make my own hummus that doesn't have oil in it to keep the calorie count down a little bit. But my eating has been all over the place this week, so I think I'm going to be fine. This time I'm going to eat it with these crackers, the Mary's Gone crackers. So after I eat this, I'm going to make some supper. I know it's late, but like I said, everybody ate at a weird time. But I'm going to make some supper and I'll show you what that is. I'm telling you, this girl has pregnancy cravings. She's eating my crackers. Aren't you, Willow? Eating my crackers? Okay, here is supper. I'm going to take these sweet potatoes that I have left, and I'm going to pour over the Millie's chili from the MamaSezz box. Not too pretty, but I'm going to put that in the oven, and that's what we'll have for supper, with probably some salad. Alright, here is my plate of food. Not even going to worry about making it look pretty, but I put my magic dust on it. Makes everything taste good. Okay, not everything, but you know what I mean. What time is it, guys?
It's 10:49.
It's 10:49, and so I did not do a very good job of getting supper ready today. My husband is not headed home from work yet, and I don't think he has word of when he gets to leave, so another late night. One more thing, Elijah made Elijah made a mocha smoothie, I guess. It's mostly bananas and a little bit of almond milk and some Mocha Sun Warrior protein. But there was some left in the blender, so I'm literally just going to finish it and drink it out of my coffee mug. And Jonathan just pulled up, and it is 11:21. So, good night. We have made it all the way back around to Wednesday. And believe it or not, I lost 2 pounds over the week, which is pretty awesome, considering diet wasn't really what I thought it would be. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, but I did the best with what I had. And sometimes life is just that busy, and you have to make choices the best you can. So in order to get better and make progress, because we're always trying to do better, it's important. Whoa, hold up, my cat jumped out the window. I don't know if she'll stay with me or not. She's not supposed to be out here, though, because she's not fixed, but I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. Let me go put her inside. What I was saying is, in order to make progress, we need to analyze what went right and what didn't. Let's think about what went right. What went right is definitely those sweet potatoes that I cooked ahead of time. I was able to use those a lot whenever I didn't have something else to eat. And then ordering the MamaSezz box helped me to have something quick to add to those, even though I didn't use very much of what was in the box, I don't think. I'm going to eat more of that this coming week. And so maybe I'll film again. I think I should, because it didn't really give a good example of using the MamaSezz stuff this week. Last week. Okay, so what didn't go right? I definitely need to work on eating more greens and leafy vegetables and things like that. I can eat them pretty good if I put them in a smoothie. For some reason, I'm not very good. Even though I want to eat salads, I'm not very good at getting them made. It's just the time-consuming part of it. Hey, Felix. So I need to figure out how to prep those and have them handy. I ate them as long as I had like the pre-washed containers of it. At the beginning of the week, I just ate a whole bunch of that and put them in my smoothies and stuff. Another area of focus for me has always been my sleep schedule. It's always been so bad. Like, I'm a night owl, like totally a night owl. I think I've worked my entire life trying to swap that around, and I'm not very good at it. The night is what I like. But what I really want to do is be a morning person. Like, that's definitely a goal, is to become a morning person. It gets really difficult with Jonathan's schedule with farming because, so much of the year is really late nights and just unpredictable, very unpredictable. And I feel bad if I get the kids to bed, early every night and then they don't see him for several nights in a row. It's just, I don't know, it's always a struggle for me. So, and then if I'm in bed sleeping when he gets home, that makes me feel really bad, So, I don't know. That's just something that needs to get figured out. So this week I drank several caffeinated drinks. Some of them were probably comparable to drinking a pop, but other ones were definitely, the ones with like 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's a little excessive, especially because I have, I don't know what it's called, something with my heart. But anyway, I just need to limit my caffeine, and I've done really good cutting the Pepsi and the Coke out almost completely. I just have it sometimes if we go somewhere to eat. But yeah, I drank caffeinated drinks this week, and on a normal, if I'm not traveling or working really hard, I'm not gonna drink them. So yeah, I just, once you drink more caffeine, it becomes a habit, and your body's like, oh, I want some more. And if you don't have it, it doesn't feel so good. And so I definitely don't want to form a habit with that. So I'll be working on that too.